DDG continues to reveal exactly who he is, girl. I had to bring this to the channel because watching this video literally made my skin crawl because these men will literally be around you to soak up your energy, to soak up your spirit, and to get their cups full and try to take it to the next bitch, okay? Hi, my loves. It's Jeremy, Lady Girl from Right Away, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about DDG a little bit. We like to talk about popular cultural events in a way that helps us reshape and reframe our paradigm in a way that helps us achieve our highest power and our highest purpose. Okay. So, DDG has been catching flack all up and down and through the internet once we realized he was abusive and doing the things to the Little Mermaid, okay? The Little Mermaid who faked her pregnancy, because Halle, that was ridiculous. Anyway, but then again, that's you do silly things when you're in an abusive relationship. So let me just keep it cute, right? So anyways, DDG is now obviously dating India Love, who is an industry pick me. He is back dating his type, okay? Rappers' girlfriends, ran through, low-key sex workers, turned rappers, failed girlfriends, this BBL, whatever. And there is a clip circulating about Holly telling him a joke and, him cracking up laughing. They're enjoying, each other's company, woo, woo, woo. And then he repeating that same joke to India Love. And she looked like she was so annoyed. Now, I'm going to play the clip here so you can have some context.
DJ named his son Eric.
One eternity later.
What did the DJ call his son? You don't know? Eric? That's
What? I didn't know it was that, but I said that's in it. That was a guess.
First of all, you look a mess. Let's just start with that. And then India, she almost looked like she knew that he was going to be on something stupid, like don't say nothing crazy, and he did anyway. He commenced to saying something silly and stupid, and with around people who doesn't even give it up like that. He is completely out of his lane with this girl, and it's very clear. Okay. And he just gives me like a kid who was never that cool, never that popular, really kind of like honed in on his craft and got serious and got a couple dollars. And, now he's outside with these women who really don't really like him for real, but they have money and access a little bit apparently, because apparently they was on a yacht and asking the girls to buy their DoorDash. So who really knows what it's actually giving? But watching this just reminded me of how men will really be around you. Watch your energy, watch how you do things, how you treat people, the joke you say, the moves you make. Okay, every step you take, every move you make, baby, I'll be missing you and watching you. And then take it with somebody else and try to turn that into a thing. Now, to be honest with you, he could have been faking with Holly and then seeing if she'll go for it, because they have no personality. A lot of these times, like, these men have no personalities, and they use women to siphon their energy, to give them life, to give them a structure, to give them a little piece of something, to help them with their empathy, to help them with their all types of things. So it's no surprise that he just took a joke that he randomly, I'm sure he remembered it. You know what I'm saying? Was he up looking, researching jokes? I just feel like that's so weird. And Loki probably antagonistic a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a little antagonistic and possibly abusive to Holly if she has to go online and see these kind of things, right? We just seen Ralph try to you know, make a song against Drew. Like, what? Like, they will literally try to copy every little thing that you do. I don't understand it. And it's just really giving, um, it's giving, I want to be you. I want to be in your skin. And since I can't have you, I'm going to watch you and adopt all of your mannerisms and take this to someone else to see what they build on. Now, India Love, I think that she's going for her run. Okay. She's going to get what she can out while in this situation and then split like she has done for the past 10 years. She's been in a Instagram model in our face and on our, TV screens and everything like this. This is not news. I just think that DDG being a younger person, and then still have an association and attachments to someone like Halle is just really embarrassing. And it's just reminding us as women, like, we hold more power than we actually give ourselves credit for. And the things that you feel like you building up in your man and you're pouring into him, if you're pouring into the wrong man, he's taking everything that you're giving him and he's going to give it to the next bitch. He's going to give it to the woman that he wants to be with because you're not his type and he wants to be with his type. And it seems like his type ain't even should be his type. Let's be clear, because he seems like that girl, India, is a little out of his league, to be quite honest with you. She used to LA Confidential. She's used to grown men at the tender age of 18, apparently. So what is it really giving? And now that I'm really thinking about it, they're probably together for a publicity stunt. He knows that this can possibly get into, like, Holly's nerves, because India Love represents the Ruby Roses of the world. And Ruby Rose, I feel like, was such a thorn in Holly's side because she had a cleaner cut image. She had more of a regal branding around her. And so for him to go back and resort to someone like an India Love is just like a slap in her face, I would imagine. Although she is on the south side of France or Italy somewhere on a yacht with a man, girl. But it's just very, very ugly to see. Like, and I think we can all learn from this because this is what they do, ladies. This is exactly what they do. They study, they watch, they figure out where you like to eat, where you like to shop, how you handle things. And then they use those things to measure up their next woman, their next victim, put her onto your spots, put her onto your way of doing and way of living. This is why you can't play the wrong person too close. Now, he also is under fire for being on a yacht and throwing seafood into the sea. He's like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all being so sensitive. Y'all, blah, blah, blah. But it just looks really, really ghetto. He's eating the seafood on a paper plate, eating the crab legs, throwing them off the side of the boat. Like, if you are who you say you are and you are this multi-million-dollar rapper, streamer, whatever you are, then carry it a little bit better. No, you just throwing and chewing on chicken bones and crab legs and throwing them off the side of the private boat. I mean, like, I haven't been on a boat, in Miami, wherever they're at, in both since July, but that's beside the point. I haven't been on a boat like that and throwing shit off the boat. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, in real life, I hate a litter bug. Why are you just throwing stuff on the side? He's like, oh, y'all being too sensitive. Well, what he didn't know is it's still harmful to the fish in the environment. He is coming across very ignorant, very careless, and the brand is just no longer branding. I'm so sorry. And I just hope that he cleans it up a bit because unfortunately, these streamers are who the younger generation are looking up to. They're looking up to him and they're looking up to the women he has access to. This is why he's with the India Love, although it seems like the chemistry is just ass, trash, and weak. Let me know what you think about this. Have you ever experienced a relationship with a man who was trying to put the other girl on to the shit, or just you notice him copying or mirroring your behaviors? That is so very common. Keep your eyes open. Keep your head on the swivel. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.